Thank you for making it here on MyCo. My name is Somi and I'm the founder CEO of MyCo. We've built the business tool that would help you to grow your business. So thank you for signing up. And I'm just about to walk you through a number of things that can help you on your journey, particularly on the first few days of using MyCo. I'm just going to show you what the menu looks like. MyCo allows you to manage various aspects of your business. So, for example, if you look at the dashboard, you will notice that it is organized to put your attention or keep your attention on a number of areas. For example, how many customers did you get this week? How many sales have you made this week? Do you have any outstanding requests from customers? Or do you have any appointments or events in your calendar? You can view all that on the dashboard. As a matter of fact, every week at the end of the week on Fridays, you would get an email that tells you how you've done so far that week so that you can keep an eye on your sales goals, on your sales targets, and you can make sure that you crush them. I'm just going to quickly walk you through the other parts of the menu as well. I'll come to processes last because it puts everything in place. Contacts is where all your customers are. And when we talk about customers, we're talking about any contacts you've made, whether it's people who have signed up to your mailing list, whether it's people you've met at an exhibition show, whether it's business partners, people looking to use your service, or even your paying customers. You can have all their information in one place without you needing to use multiple tools and spreadsheets to manage your customer information. And it just makes it easy for you to organize all your customer details in one place. Because you have all your customer data in one place, it makes it so easy for you to send an email, to build a campaign so that you can send an email such as a newsletter or advising your customers about a new product or a service that you offer. And it's that simple. From this button, you can easily click on that to set a subject. So let's say you want to talk about a new service that you're providing. You can also upload a banner image as well. You can type the email here and save and continue. The interesting thing about MyCo is that it walks you through a wizard. So you can choose who your recipients will be, such as all my customers, or whichever groups of customers you want to send it to. And you can even go as far as scheduling that email for a particular date. So let's say we want to send it tomorrow or whatever day it is, and you can choose the time you want the email to go as well. And you can click on send stroke schedule. Can you see how easy it is to build an email campaign so that you can inform your customers, so that you can keep connected with your customers and you can get them to a place where they know more about you, they like your services, they trust you more, and they can hit that button to buy your products or buy your services. SMS are just the same as well. You can easily click on compose SMS option so that you can build an SMS campaign and you can send to all your customers or any groups of customers as well. And all you just need to do is type the SMS message here and choose the date and the time you want it to go. If you don't choose a date or a time, it sends immediately, and click on send SMS. So can you see that we've already integrated all the communication tools you need to keep talking to your customers, automate these messages, and use that as a tool to get your customers from the point where they visit you or they subscribe to your mailing list to a point where they actually pay for your services. We've got other tools in MyCo as well, such as the calendar, such as the bookkeeping. I mean, you can easily go in there and create a professional looking invoice. I mean, here is an invoice that has been created in MyCo. Can you see what it looks like? Very simple. It's going to have your logo, it's going to have all the details, it's going to even have all the information on how they can pay as well. And to create an invoice is very simple. All you just need to do is click to create new. If you already have the customer details, you can type in there. So let's look for Joe, for example. Search customer. You can see that Joe's there. So I can pick Joe and I can choose create an invoice. And all I just need to do is to add the invoice line and put the services and put the quantity and put the price. So let's say the price is £500 and all I just need to do is click on update. What happened? The invoice has been created already. And if I click on that button, you can see what the invoice looks like. As a matter of fact, sending the invoice to the customer doesn't need you to download it and upload it as an email. No, you don't need to do that. On this button here, you can easily send that invoice to the customer and the email has gone so that the customer can receive it and they can make payments immediately. One other thing I love about MyCo is that you can also create agreements in here as well. So if you have contracts such as agreements, sales contracts that you need your customer to be aware of so that they can sign before you start delivering that service. You can come in here and create a contract, and you can create it as a template so that you can easily send it to the customer on the click of a button. So I can choose that I want to send that to Jane, and all I just need to do is click on send contract, and what that will do is that it will send that contract or send that agreement to Jane so that she can sign it on the comfort of her mobile phone as well. Now, I'm going to show you some other tools. Customer service. This is where you can share a link, which I'll call the service center, that allows your customers to easily submit requests, feedback, and inquiries to you. So if you share that link and this link is unique to you and your customer opens it, they get a screen like this that allows them to provide their first name, Sam, their last name, and this is just an example, test.com, and they can put their phone number, they can choose what type of support they need, and they can put the details as well. And as soon as that has been submitted, guess what? If you go back into your dashboard or your service center, you can see that that request has come in as well. So you can track it, you can make sure you respond to it. And the whole idea of this is that you do not miss out an important inquiry or an important message from a customer. You can track everything and make sure that you deal with it on time. I can tell you for a fact that customers love it when you can deal with inquiries and requests on time. Don't waste time. Don't let it sit in your emails for days because you did not see it. With MyCo, all those problems are solved so that you can keep track of your customer requests and deal with them quickly. We're going to show you another feature as well. It's the reviews feature. If you want to be able to get reviews and testimonials from your customer so that you can share that experience with others and attract more customers to you, you've got a unique link that your customers can visit. And guess what? They can also provide their details as well. I'm just going to use this as an example. And they can tell you how much they love your services and how they rate your services and give you extra information as well and submit it. And you notice that all this has been designed to easily allow your customers to be able to fill these forms and provide information to you in less than a minute. Now look at what's happening here. It has also offered your customer your marketing message so that they can share with others, such as on WhatsApp or even on their stories on social media. And it also gives them an option to give you a referral as well. So if this customer is happy with your services, they can choose that they provide their name, their email address, and they can also give you a referral. So let's say this referral's name is Mary Brown, for example, and this is Mary at test.com. You know that some of your customers will be really excited about your services. So why not get referrals from them and make it easy? And if I go back and look at my contacts menu and go to referrals, what you'll see is that Mary Brown, who has been provided as a referral, is now going to be listed on there, which means that you can follow up with Mary so that you can talk to her about your products or services and you can follow up. All this information would have also been sent to you in your email so that you do not miss it. The last thing I'm going to show you is how processes work. You cannot run a business successfully without having a process. And the whole idea of a process is to put everything together, okay, all the different steps that you need to nurture your customers from getting their contact details all to the point where they buy from you. So let's assume that you're a business that provides coaching services. You can create a sales process here and let's call it coaching services. Okay. And let's say your goal, and you have a number of goals here. Capture leads to get information from your customers, such as their name. Maybe you want to add them to a mailing list. Maybe you want to get additional information from your customers, book appointments, sell a service, offer discounts, collect reviews, get referrals. And I'll just go for book appointments because I want my customers to be able to fill the form so that they can book 15 minutes or 30 minutes in my calendar. Okay, so that I can speak to them, talk to them more about my services, and hopefully they can buy from me. So, what's happened here now is that it has created a process for you, and all you just need to do is walk through all these different tabs. Let's see what happens. So, the first thing that you get is that MyCo has created a landing page for you because you've created a process. And a landing page means that you have a link that your customers can open. And what do they see? They see your logo, they see your company name, they see some information, and they are able to provide their details and choose a time slot from your calendar as well. And you can obviously update your calendar with all the different time slots for your customer to book an appointment. But that's not all. You can also choose what information you want to collect on that form. So to keep it simple, I can decide that I only want the first name, I don't want the last name, but I want the email address, and let's say I want the phone number as well, so that I have an alternative way of contacting the customer, and you can update that. That's your landing page. The next tab is appointment options. You notice that we have already asked the system to for our goal to be able to capture appointments or give the option for customers to be able to choose an appointment in your calendar. So this is what they can do right here. You can see that the calendar or appointment booking question has been set, and that is why when your customer visits that page, they can choose a time slot, and you can ask other questions as well. So let's say I want a new question that would ask them, for example, how can I help you? Okay, if you want that question to display on the form. And the whole idea is that you can customize this as much as you want. Okay, as soon as that's saved, I'm going to go back to the form or the link that your customer opens. And guess what? You see that that new question is now there. How can I help you? So think about the questions you need to ask your customers at the point where they are enrolling or signing up for your services. That's what you do on this page. But one other thing I was going to show you as well is automated messages. One thing you need to understand is that customers like to be spoken to. You need to maintain the communication with your customers. So what you can do under the automated messages tab is to build all the different emails that your customer will get as soon as they fill your form. So as an example here, as soon as they fill the form, they will get an email welcoming them. You can also see that prior to the meeting or prior to the appointment, they get an email 3 days before reminding them. They get an email the day of the appointment telling them the appointment is on that same day. You can see that they also get an email the day after telling them thank you and thanking them for their time. And you can update all these emails or you can create a new one. So let's say, for example, I want my customer to get an SMS, okay, on the day that they fill the form. So I can choose new, and I can choose appointment occurred, or I can choose form submitted, so that whenever they submit the form, they will get an SMS or an email. Let's do email in this case, and I can choose I want them to get in the morning, and I can say thanks for contacting us, and I can put the email here that says hi, thank you so much for reaching out to us. Communication is so important in a business. Don't be that business owner who only talks to your customer at the point of sale. Now, if I go into summary, you'll see what your sales process looks like. When your customer fills that form and they provide their details and they book an appointment and they submit the form, they get an email that same day. They get an email on the day of the appointment. They get an email 3 days of the appointment, 3 days before the appointment, reminding them. They get an email a day before the appointment, and you can see that 3 days after the appointment is asking them for a review. So basically you can automate everything without you needing to manually do all these things, and all you just need to do is to copy that link and share it with your customer so that whenever they open it, they can give you their contact details, book for the appointment, and all you just need to do is focus on delivering that excellent service. In case you forgot, that's what you can do in this process menu, and go to process wizard to create a new process, or you can click on my processes to look at all your existing processes that you've set up. In summary, if I go back to the dashboard, everything you need is in a single place. You don't need to use one solution to manage your emails, another one to manage SMS, another one to manage your customer list, another one to manage your appointments. MyCo helps you to manage it all, and I hope that you found it useful. The last thing we're going to mention as well is that help is always available. Should you need help, on the top here you will see a button that says click for or help videos. If you scroll down, you will find all these videos that show you or teach you how to do something in MyCo. And you can easily come here and also search as well. So if I search for appointment, for example, the video for how to set up an appointment booking form has come up. But when you watch these videos, you find out that they're so easy, they're so simple to use. And should you even need an additional support, you can always log a ticket with us on our service center. MyCo is so simple to use. And one last thing to mention as well is that whenever you are on any page, for example, let's say you are viewing one of your processes and you find a button like that, watch video, it means that you can click on it and it will show you how you can use that page and how you can get help. So that is a video that leads to our video repository on YouTube, our YouTube channel, where you can watch 1 minute video clips on how to use MyCo. I really want to wish you a beautiful, fantastic, wonderful, exciting journey as you use MyCo to grow your business. We believe that the system will help you to truly grow your business, for you to compete in the marketplace, so that you can focus your energy and your effort in bringing new business opportunities. And of course, if you need any help at all, remember that you can always watch the help videos and you can reach us. Thank you very much. Speak to you soon.